Most people believe their salary is the key to financial freedom. It isn't. Your salary is designed to keep your life running. It pays your rent or mortgage, your food, your bills, your car. It keeps things moving. But it rarely makes you free, because salary depends on you showing up. Wealth doesn't. If you stop working, your salary stops immediately. But if you own assets, investments, businesses, property, or income-producing skills, they can continue producing value without your daily effort. That's the difference most people miss. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you own. And until you own something that grows without you, you're always dependent on the next payslip. This isn't about working harder. Millions of people work incredibly hard their entire lives and never build real wealth. It's about directing your money differently. The shift happens when you stop asking, how can I earn more? And start asking, how can I keep and grow more of what I earn? Because what you do after you get paid matters more than the amount itself. That's where structure comes in, not motivation, not discipline. Structure. One of the simplest frameworks for this is the 20-60-10-10 system. It works whether you earn $2,000 a month or $6,000 a month. The percentages scale, but the principle stays the same. Here's how it works. 20% goes to growth. This is your future. Investments, skills, assets, things that increase your income or net worth over time. This is the category that eventually replaces your salary. 10% goes to stability. This is your emergency fund, your buffer, the money that protects you when something breaks, when work slows down, or when life throws something unexpected at you. It doesn't exist to grow fast, it exists to protect your progress. 60% covers essentials, housing, food, transport, utilities, insurance, the real cost of living, not the inflated version driven by lifestyle upgrades. And the final 10% is for enjoyment. Guilt-free spending, meals out, hobbies, travel, things that make life enjoyable now, not just later. This part is important, because systems that allow no enjoyment rarely last. Most people do the opposite. They spend first, then save what's left, and invest nothing consistently. This system flips that order. You pay your future first, protect yourself second, live third, enjoy fourth, and that small change compounds massively over time. Because investing isn't about huge amounts. It's about consistency. Someone investing $300 a month for 30 years, earning an average return of around 7%, could build over $340K. Not from luck, not from timing the market, just from consistency. And the earlier you start, the more powerful it becomes. Time does most of the work. The key is deciding once and automating it. The day your income arrives, a portion moves automatically into savings and investments. You don't rely on willpower, you remove the decision entirely. This is what wealthy people do differently. They build systems that run without constant effort. Because willpower fades, systems don't. The stability fund is equally important. Most people aren't broke because they earn too little. They're broke because one unexpected expense forces them into debt. A car repair, a boiler failure, losing a job. Without a buffer, progress resets instantly. A good target is 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Not invested, not exposed to risk, just accessible and safe. This prevents you from selling investments at the worst possible time or relying on credit cards to survive. Protection keeps growth intact. The next critical piece is controlling lifestyle inflation. This is where most people unknowingly trap themselves. They get a raise and upgrade their rent. They upgrade their car. Their subscriptions increase. Their spending rises to match their income. And financially, nothing changes. They earn more, but they don't keep more. Wealth isn't determined by income alone. It's determined by the gap between income and expenses. That gap is where investing happens. Housing and cars are usually the biggest factors. Choosing a slightly smaller home, driving a reliable used car instead of financing new. These decisions can free up hundreds each month. And those hundreds, invested consistently, can turn into hundreds of thousands over decades. It's not about deprivation, it's about flexibility. Because lower fixed costs give you options. You can change jobs without panic, take risks, reduce working hours, or retire earlier. And the final part of the system, the enjoyment allocation, keeps everything sustainable. This isn't about eliminating spending, it's about making spending intentional. When enjoyment has its own category, you don't feel guilty, and you don't sabotage your progress. You live now while still building for later. Over time, the results become visible. Your investments grow, your emergency fund protects you, your income increases, and gradually your dependence on salary decreases. This doesn't happen overnight, but it happens predictably, because wealth isn't built through one big decision, it's built through small, repeated ones. The goal isn't to look wealthy, it's to quietly build ownership. Ownership of assets, ownership of income streams, ownership of your time, because salary keeps you functioning. Ownership makes you free,